Damien, defeat on the road, how do you sum it up?
Yeah, here bizarrely, we obviously lose 2-0, but I don't think we deserve to lose the game. I think it took the goal to wake us up. I warned the guys this week. I said, our rivals, they smell blood, they smell opportunity, and make sure we do as well. Don't be passive, don't just accept. And we did that for 22 minutes, I think it nearly was. Jack's goal, which again was poor. Everything we talk about, Chills on the side, position in the box. So, another giveaway. Does it wake us up? Yeah. You know, it's easy to be brave when you're 1-0 down. Could we start the game like that? That's what we asked. They didn't. But after that, here, I can't fault the guys. Amazing shifts, down to the bare bones and the rest. Created a lot of chances. But again, that killer instinct cost us.
It's one of the only games this season I can remember where it feels like we've nearly been beaten more by the circumstances of the week rather than the opposition. Like the amount of loss and the cobbled together back four.
Yeah, well, here it's no excuses. I've mentioned it in the press because it's my duty to tell you what's going on, and it's obviously there for everyone to see today. Obviously, a lot of young boys on the bench, which was a massive plus for the academy. Obviously, Dan Ring making his debut, so I'm really pleased for him. But yeah, I'll never use it as an excuse. Like I said, I'm just telling you what's going on. Aligned with that, there's two guys in the starting lineup that needs operations, but they keep going. So yeah, they're amazing bunch of lads. Nothing has changed. They'll keep working hard, but disappointed how we allowed Rovers to have a foothold in the game and get 1-0 off the back of it.
On a different night, there's something there for us results wise. The quality of the chances I thought were really good.
Yeah, here brilliant saves. Here, I think Leon will probably be disappointed with his season. He'll just be, under a lot of pressure. But here he's got them 3 points tonight, you'd argue. And yeah, that cutting quality, like I said, Cross, Ferrugia, Jack arriving front post. From their part, brilliant goal. From our part, really poor. Obviously the second one, still poor, although we're chasing the game and a number of bodies up the pitch. So yeah, it's about dusting yourselves down, like I've just said to Tony in there. Bizarrely, and I'm sick of saying it, it's still in our hands. We win our 3 remaining games, we're champions of Ireland, but here, I'm not even talking about the 3 for now, it's just Waterford.
I'm not sure the 2-0 scoreline probably reflects how tight that game was for large parts.
No, I think it shows the involvement and the growth of the team over the 3 years. So yeah, it was a tight game, an edgy game, a nervy game. Granted, they were going to sit back. They needed to win the game. They have. It makes the title run in more exciting for the neutral, I guess.
Elements of the performance are really positive. What do you take away tomorrow to work on? What do you look at as a positive?
Oh, listen, we'll give them the day off tomorrow. Let them just reset and recharge. We'll obviously look back at it as a staff. But yeah, there's a lot of, I guess, good stuff in it. Maybe that we were, and even creating chances that we're devoid of for maybe a couple of weeks. A lot of individuals have started to step up, playing with an anger, playing with an edge. And I know they listen to this, but we need more. We need 16, 17, 18, 19 lads. Hopefully by Waterford we'll have 19 fit players. Outfield players, I mean. Granted, Matty be suspended. They all need to step up now.
Break coming at a good time for you?
Possibly just for the guys' heads here. I'd play every day if I could, but just for the guys to maybe have a reset and just one last charge. 3 games, 3 weeks. What do you got?
You talked about respect with Tony and RTE. Do you feel that maybe in recent weeks we have been that bit edgy and shown teams too much respect for the teams at the top of the table?
Yeah, possibly, but it's not for the want to prod the guys and what have you. But listen, a lot of them, I guess, haven't been in this situation before. They're coming here, they're 5 clear. And I said, don't have an inferiority complex. Yous are allowed to win the league. Yous are good enough to win the league. And at the moment, we're probably going to have regrets in 3, 4, 5 weeks whenever the season ends. But like I said, bizarrely, we can still do something about this.
The evolution of the group, it feels like they've come such a long way. You started out the season internally talking about a title race. No one externally was talking about a title race. The position you're in, regardless of what happens tonight, I'm sure you're still delighted where you are.
I'm delighted, yeah. If you told me, at the start of the season when I demanded to the guys, I speak different to them than I do to you. I demanded that we're in a title race, so we are in a title race. And if you offer me that at the start of the season, Duffer, you'll have 3 games to go. If you win the 3 of them, you win the league. I'd have snapped your hand off. So we've always punched above our weight. I've always demanded success from day one. Year 1, Europe. Just missed out on it with the cup final. Year 2, Europe again. We got it. And year 3, I demanded the title charge, and we're in it.
Right on track.
Right on track, but like I said, we need to dust ourselves down and go again.
The standards debate, that was one you touched on inside.
The what, sorry?
The standards debate, it's one that is everyone does it, fills airtime. I mean, it's probably the most exciting title race anyone can remember. Do you buy into the standards not high enough?
It's ridiculous, I just find it a ridiculous comment, and it's disrespectful to all the teams and especially all the individual players around the league that have dedicated their lives, staff as well, dedicated their lives. So yeah, the ex-players that say it here, ex-players do it a lot. Oh, when I was a player, I was great and I'm better than him now. Well, no, that's nonsense. And obviously, people in there can't tonight saying the standard of the league this year. No, it's tight the league and it's hard to get wins, as we know over the last couple of months. So yeah, poor comment. Because I said there's 250 players this year around the league plying their trade. I think they'd feel offended by it.
Is it too soon to know who you'll have back by that Waterford game?
Well, obviously the suspensions. Paddy be back. Bert will be back, obviously. You'll have to remind me, there's so many out. Ado be back. Big hopes for JJ and Sam. Big hopes, but here, like I said, they're tricky ones. But please God, they'll be back. So I'd imagine the only one only 2 that we'll be missing is Matty and Griff, which is a big plus because which is great experience for the young boys here. You want all the senior boys on the bench and available for this run in because it's high pressure. But like I've told the guys, it's a pressure you should relish.
Last word on Dan Ring. He's won a cup today and he's bounced into Tala and was delighted to get on. Bright prospect.
Yeah, somebody told me yesterday, I think it's against child welfare laws maybe. They're not allowed to play 2 games in one day. If it is, come and knock on my door and we'll have a good old chat about it. So amazing for him. Here we debated whether to put him on, difficult circumstances, but it's a big plus and he deserves it because he's been brilliant. Getting him in most days, it's obviously difficult with school. He's been fantastic, and I hope he has a great career ahead with him, but first and foremost a great career with Shelbourne.
Thanks, Damien.
Thank you.